instead of playing F-Zero this time, let's talk about F-Zero this time. You know, talk like every normal human being. Well, what is F-Zero, you might be asking? You go fast. You go really, really fast, and that's what's really fun about it. But there's more to this game than just going fast. You see, F-Zero GX has such a wide roster of characters, each with their own theme songs, their own bios. The amount of effort that Nintendo and Sega put into this game to create the cast is insane. So, what better way to celebrate 40 somewhat characters? I'm going to be making a tier list of every single character in F-Zero GX. This tier list will mainly be based off how I see the character thematically, visually, and a bit of their gameplay thrown in as well. It'll just kind of be a mix of everything. Of course, there'll be characters that'll obviously be weaker in gameplay. Not naming anyone. But that won't matter. At the end of the day, it'll all be fair. I was also originally planning to do this as one big long video, but I don't think my computer's going to be able to survive that, so I'm going to split it up 5 characters at a time. Okay, who's first on the list? Oh, right. Mighty Gazelle.
Whoa, what are you doing, dude?
I'm recording an F-Zero tier list, duh.
An F-Zero tier list?
Okay, but like, when you say it out loud, it just kind of doesn't.
That sounds dumb as hell. I'm in.
Yeah, no, that'd be a great idea, except you know absolutely nothing about F-Zero and have not played the game at all. So how are you gonna rank the characters?
Don't care, dude. May your L's be many and your is few.
What? Does that even... You know, forget it. Yeah. I guess welcome to hell. So where were we? Oh, that's right. Mighty Gazelle. I think Mighty Gazelle is probably the best place to start here. He has a really nice design for the time, and this especially goes with his machine. There are like a few nitpicks, such as his weird shoulder arm guard things, but those are only very minor. In-game, he's a boosting machine. I haven't really played much of him outside of recordings, but I respect it. Not very hard to play, and really cool design for a robot racer. On a side note, it might just be me, like seriously, his racing icon looks dumb as... All in all, I'd say he's B tier. He's pretty cool, but not really the coolest character you could ever find, and once you check out the other characters, you're more likely to be more interested in one of those ones. Alright, one down. Easy. Now, wait, how many characters are in this game again? 1 second. Oh, fuck off. Alright, yeah, fine. Alright, next on the list is,
Yo, Rec, can I speak with you in the kitchen, please?
Dude, why?
Please, just literally come over here. Like, quit being difficult. I mean, come on, please.
Dude,
just,
this is
just
my
do this
video.
one
I
thing
don't
for
have
me.
to
Just
go
stop,
over to the kitchen. I just
stop
want to keep
just
talking about
get over here.
F-Zero. Like,
Please,
stop
I'm asking
trying to
you nicely,
interrupt
dude.
the
I
video.
don't have
Please,
time.
it's
I just
really
want to talk to
annoying.
you. Please, just get okay, cool. Thank you. You're really just gonna skip me over like that? I mean, I thought we were gonna work on this together. Like, I mean, this is like a group project, and I thought it would be, you know, I thought it would
Well, I
be
mean,
really cool
yeah,
to
but
work
like,
on,
you don't
know,
really
have
play
me a
F-Zero,
part of
so
this,
how
right?
are you gonna even rank characters? I mean, you don't know what they do, or... You get my point.
Yeah, just because I don't know anything about F-Zero doesn't mean like I can't participate, right? I mean, I could probably look at the characters and just go, haha.
Yeah, I mean,
that's,
you can look up the characters, but they're not
funny
gonna
looking
give you,
character,
you don't get
know,
like the real feel for the
how hard
characters.
can it be? It can't be
In
that hard.
game,
Come on,
holding the
just give me
controller,
shot.
being all
Just
fast.
give me the shot.
Alright. Floor is yours. Go for it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you. Mighty Gazelle, or whatever. Looks like he's from Gundam. Trash anime. 0 out of 10.
Is that it? That's all you gotta say? Okay then. Moving on. Number 2 is Jodie Summers, the typical pretty girl gamer, whatever the f*** you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much going on with her design. Like, she looks really bland compared to everyone else. Saying that she's bland, she isn't terrible either, just kinda okay, I guess. The most she probably has going for her is her colors, but I mean, even then... Her machine, the White Cat, does look really cool though, so props to her for that. In-game, I feel like she plays very similarly to Mighty Gazelle, but just slightly worse. I don't know, I've never really had a good race when I play as Jodie, but like, her CPU always manages to get into top 6 whenever I'm playing higher difficulties, and I have no clue why. Not much else to say about Jodie Summers, she's just kinda boring, I guess. Not great, not bad, I don't know. What do you think, Broke?
Jodie Summer. Names mixed with a man's name. Garbage excuse for a trans character. 0 out of 10.
Broke, I don't think she's even... You know what? Let's move on. Just forget it, it's fine. Anyway, Jodie definitely goes in D tier for me. Now, on to the next. Dr. Stewart, one of the 4 characters you start F-Zero GX with, already unlocked. His design is pretty similar to Jodie's, but it looks a little more appealing. It generally though looks quite boring, but I do enjoy his color palette a lot. I find it especially cool how his suit highlights yellow and blue, while his machine gives us yellow and red. Speaking of his machine, this dude drives a goddamn Pringle. I suppose it's not really the worst looking one, but I personally don't find it very interesting. I'm not really sure why, just the overall shape of it makes it look slow, I guess? However, I cannot say the same about his gameplay. As being a character with a high boost stat, Dr. Stewart can go really fast, and it's super fun sometimes. I really love playing these type of characters that have the DAD stat, despite the game lying about it. Because usually they go really fast and they're just so fun and easy to control. Also, let's just take a minute to appreciate Dr. Stewart's theme. Like, I'll let you listen. Dr. Stewart makes for an easy C tier. He's just kinda average in my opinion. His character and ship design kinda weighs him down from his gameplay, but that's okay. Overall, a pretty decent character. However, before we move on, let's hear Broke's hot take.
Dr. Stewart Little. The fuck is a doctor doing racing? Breaks my immersion. Perfect way to lose your license due to malpractice. 7 out of 10.
Wow, that was a bit unexpected. Anyway, moving on to the next character. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't have a lot to say about this guy. Baba is a pretty weird character to me. As goofy as his name is, he has a decent design at face value. Although, to be honest, I can't really tell what direction they were trying to go with him. His bio says that he was raised in what's pretty much F-Zero's equivalent of a jungle. But then he dresses up like a basketball player, but then he's actually an F-Zero racer. I guess we kind of get the wild bit with the tiger stripes represented on his outfit and machine. But to me it just feels like there's just too much going on, and it's a mess of everything put together. Anyway, enough about his design. In terms of gameplay, from the limited games I've played with using Baba, I find him to be a bit too heavy for how much power he actually has. He doesn't feel as strong as other heavyweights. But then again, pretty much most heavyweights in this game are incredibly busted. He just feels like he doesn't turn easily enough for how slow he goes compared to some other races. Yeah, Baba's going into D tier for me. But of course, we can't skip to the next character without hearing
Baba. Name sounds like something a baby would say. Only black character in the game and is stereotyped to be racist.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you off there. Thanks, Broke, for your opinion. Anyway, moving on to the next character. Good old Samurai Goroh. Along with Dr. Stewart, Samurai Goroh is another one of the 4 starter characters in F-Zero GX. In fact, he's probably one of the more iconic characters from the F-Zero franchise, right after
Falcon Punch!
Samurai Goroh is a pretty cool character. He's simple, yet he has fluent design that clearly displays that this dude is, well, a samurai. Does this a lot better than Dr. Stewart being a doctor, for example. There isn't too much to say about Samurai Goroh's design, other than that, there's not really too much else about his design. It just kinda works. But I think the coolest thing about him though is the fact that this big ass dude absolutely rocks a bright pink machine, the Flame Stingray. This machine has grown on me over time. The more I look at it, the more I realize how cool it actually looks. Pink and yellow blend so nicely, and the overall shape fits perfectly with his gameplay. Oh right, his gameplay. Yeah, I'm sure everyone loves seeing this frame as a kid when they were trying to play Chapter 2. Honestly, Chapter 2 can go bite my ass. Samurai Goroh has one of the worst acceleration stats in the game, but his grip more than makes up for that. He is super easy to control for a heavyweight, and has a decent top speed. However, his boost is pretty garbage though, which is the main downside and a major factor as to why I don't play him as much as I'd like to. But he's a great character to start out with, in my opinion. I mean, he is one of the first characters you have. But he can be outraced by many other characters. Broke, I swear to God, if you're gonna say something racist about Samurai Goroh, I will come over there and beat the F-Zero ass out of you.
Samurai Goroh. Only canon look is his F-Zero one, where he looks like a degenerate weeb who watches VTubers and throws all of his college funds for a fake name and a fake woman to be said. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.